Today on the channel, we embrace the evil, Evil-Lyn that is, from the Masters of the Universe Revelations Mattel Creations exclusive.
The spirit of the warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Mattel Creations exclusive Evil-Lyn from the Masters of the Universe Revelations Netflix series. But for all your Masters of the Universe needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description below. And of course, this is Mattel Creations only. I don't know if it's sold out at this point. It probably is by now. But that's where you could buy this. I don't think it will be on Big Bad Toy Store, but you can get your other stuff there if you are so inclined to do so. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And speaking of packaging here, I do have some extra packaging off to the side. This did come in a nice little mailer box here. Very Super 7-like, I guess we'd call it. But we do have that. Nothing, not a lot of bells and whistles with it, but it did come in that one there. And Evil-Lyn is an interesting one. And let me get on my soapbox for just a minute here. Always love to do that. You guys know how that goes. But Evil-Lyn in the series, a lot of people had issues with the Revelation series for many different reasons. I was fine with it. It is what it is. And a He-Man story is better than no story, if you ask me. And there was a lot to like about it, but there was some disappointing elements of it as well, I did feel. And the most weird and thing I didn't like about the show was actually this figure, or I guess not so much this figure, but this story arc of Evil-Lyn. I liked what they did with it, but when she became the Incredible Hulk, I just really, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. It was just a little bit strange. Not exactly sure what that was all about. I didn't like it, obviously. So it'll be interesting if some of those prejudices carry over to the figure here, because it just looked too strange. It was too weird. It just felt so out of character. I don't know. I mean, she definitely would want the power, but to have her turn into the Incredible Hulk was very, very strange. But Evil-Lyn, one of my favorite characters, and for the longest time, very fitting here, as I'm filming this, it is my daughter's 8th birthday. Her name is Emma-Lyn. Yes, Emma-Lyn. And I did everything in my power to try to convince my wife, let's name her Evil-Lyn. I think that'd be really cool with the first name Evil, like a young Evil Knievel. It worked for him. It would work for my daughter. And then she could be Evil-Lyn. I think that would be really cool. And I can't believe it. My wife wasn't having any of it, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, Emma-Lyn, you'll always be Evil-Lyn to me at the end of the day. But let's take a look at the packaging on this one. Plastic free, that's what we got going on here. It's all cardboard, and we got her kind of demented look there, looking evil, like an Evil-Lyn is what we got going there. A little wraparound packaging on both sides, but nothing too fun. You got the Masterverse on the top, warnings, UPCs, all that fun stuff on the bottom. And then the back, she's sitting on her throne. Look at her there. She's ruling Castle Grayskull. She's always wanted to do that, but she is ripped. She's been working in the gym hard. But definitely interesting look there. But this does seem to open like a shoebox from the Netflix series 6 and Up, it does say. Yep, opens up like a shoebox and all. We got a little blurb on the inside here. Let's see what it says. Realizing that Skeletor is more reliant on her power than she is of his, Evil-Lyn steals the Sword of Power and becomes dark-lyn, the new goddess of Eternia. With all the power in the universe flowing through her body, dark-lyn sees nothing but chaos. She sees only one answer: destroy all reality and reset the universe to bring about cosmic order. Wow, there it is, there it is. And then we get a little graphic of her kind of floating in the air back here. So some interesting stuff going on there. And then what do we got? Oh, we got dark-lyn, the evil cosmic goddess, it says. And we get a little bit of Grayskull here. So some interesting stuff in this packaging. Definitely different than we're used to here. Definitely plastic-free packaging, that is for sure. And we got some of those twist ties holding her down, but there she is in the old cardboard prison. We're going to cut these little ropes out, and we'll see if we can get her out of here. Get that. Unleash her from the legs. There it is. See you later. All right, Evil-Lyn. Let's pull her out. She's got a cape. How about that? We're all here for capes. Cape season 24/7 around here. You know how we do it. See you later. Goodbye. Gonna put this gently off to the side. See you later. Goodbye. And now we got Evil-Lyn. No extra accessories, no extra hands, no extra anything, but this is just one of those one-and-done figures, that is for sure. They got this just a one-and-done. That's all we're going to have with this, and they're never going to be able to reuse this body mold, I wouldn't think. But very interesting-looking Evil-Lyn. I don't know. I don't know. This isn't my Evil-Lyn, and I'm sure most of you guys watching this, or gals, this probably isn't your Evil-Lyn either. Very interesting that she does have two slapping hands. She's not going to throw fists with anybody, but she's going to slap the daylights out of them, I guess is what she's going to do here. But boy, she is ripped up. She's got abs upon abs. She's got some big old thighs. She is definitely jacked, that is for sure. But I guess let's start at the head sculpt on this one. I don't think I could tell you. I'm not an aficionado enough of this character where 6 months from now somebody handed me this head and said, hey, who is this? Now I would know it's Evil-Lyn, but back in the day or just a couple hours ago, I don't know if I could tell you. It definitely looks different. She's got some Road Warrior Demolition-esque face paint going on there, but I am for that. She's got that nice white hair going on and kind of a crown up in her hair. Big old shoulder gauntlets there that are fixed into her back, it seems, so that is interesting. They kind of have some movement there with the cape, and it looks like we got some Velcro in the cape holding the cape in. Big cape here and a big wired cape. Happy to report she's got wires in her cape so you can get some extra flow to it. Do whatever you want. Great material. Feels really good. Feels very sturdy. And a very cosmic background on the back of the cape, which looks really nice. And then we do get a soft, good skirt around here. So a lot of extra attention to detail on this one that does look really, really nice. Say what you want about the character, whether you liked it or not, but that is some good detail with that cape and that skirt underneath. Looking really, really good. Shoulder gauntlets, like I said, do move around. She's got this big old spiky necklace going on that's all over the place, kind of jaunting around. And then she does have the He-Man logo right there in her chest, on her bikini top. Does she have underwear on? Yeah, she's got some underwear going on there. And then she's got her skirt around that, and then she's got this flap in the front. She's got a nice belt with a little jewel in there, some forearm guards. Definitely an interesting looking figure. There's no doubt about it. Definitely not my Evil-Lyn, but definitely looks like what we saw in the Netflix series. There's no doubt about that one there. She does have the ankle gauntlets going on, and she's got some jewels right into her feet, and she does got bare feet, which is an interesting look as well. Of course, the head's going to go side to side, up and down, back and around. A lot of good movement on that head. Arm, I guess those shoulders do move out of the way. Those shoulder gauntlets will move out of the way for you, so you do get the full rotation if you need it. Uh-oh, then you get her necklace all caught up in there, though. But then we do got the arms back and forth, side to side. We got the bicep cut, double-jointed, pinless elbows. How about that? Hands back and forth, side to side. Hula hoop, a little bit of hula hoop, but a little bit of traditional waist as well. She can do some big old Evil-Lyn splits if she needs to. How about that? She does have the thigh cut, double-jointed pinless knees. She does got the boot cut, but it looks very strange with those cuts there. I don't know about you guys. I'd almost be okay with no cut in these just because it does take away from the overall aesthetics of the figure a little bit. I mean, she doesn't have any clothing on there, so it's kind of an unnatural position. Same thing with the thigh cut. And then the ankles are back and forth, side to side. Good ankle movement out of her. She does have peg holes. Will she fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. She kind of fits. Kind of fits. There we go. Yeah, I guess she fits. She fits on the stand okay, but she's a little top heavy with this big cape. This cape does weigh her down a little bit, but I really do like the cape. That's probably the best accessory of this. I love the wiredness, so you can get it in all kinds of dynamic positions if you really need to. But definitely an interesting look to Evil-Lyn, and one we really don't probably think of. When we hear the name Evil-Lyn, I would guess we don't think of this. There might be a new generation that does, and I feel sorry for that generation, because this isn't our Evil-Lyn. This isn't her. But we do got a few other Evil-Lyns. We got these two here, which you can kind of see her progress a little bit here. And I think there was actually one more. Wasn't there one more? I'll have to dig that out. Maybe for some of the glamour shots if I can find a few more here. But definitely you can see how when she got the power of Grayskull, how it made her bigger, it made her taller, everything else. She grew like crazy. So you can see her normal appearance against that. Wow, that's quite the transformation, one might say. But she is dark-lyn, I guess. So at the end of the day, Evil-Lyn reigning supreme. Of course, didn't quite work out for her in the end. We'll see where her story arc goes as they continue the story. I think this summer, am I correct on that? I thought it was this summer they were going to continue that series. But an interesting one, but I will say this is the perfect Mattel Creations exclusive, because I think, in all honesty, if this went out to traditional retail, you'd be seeing an all-timer of a peg warmer. You'd see an all-time clearance item with this. As I'm not sure this one resonates with enough people to be released at traditional retail. These two went to clearance. I got to think this one would go to double clearance at that point. But still different, still interesting, still a conversation starter. Probably just not for the majority of the longtime He-Man fans at the end of the day. That's what I would say. That is my verdict. But a lot of cool stuff about it. It's just maybe the character just doesn't resonate with me. Maybe that's what it is. But a cool enough figure for what it is where I'm going to leave it. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? What do you think about this Evil-Lyn? Did you pick it up? Did you pass? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. Yes, and then some. And we got even more content for you over on the old Patreon channel, including early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. It's all over there on the old Patreon channel. And it is truly your best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Evil-Lyns, I am Kyle. Happy birthday, Emma, and I'll see you guys all real soon.